let's start. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft one of these trees. So again, everything is hinged on observation. You want to come to your painting with an open mind, or a beginner's mind, if you will, tabula rasa, so that you're not always bringing to your painting some preconceived notion. And that shows up when you see someone say, oh, I'm going to draw an evergreen tree or a pine tree, and they do this. They go, okay, that's a symbol. Okay, that's a cartoon. And if you paint like that, you're always going to get the same tree, or a tree that's always been preconceived. The better thing to do is just slow down and take a look. What's going on here? So I'm going to study one of these trees back here, and I'm going to see that it is indeed has sort of that evergreen shape, but it's misshapen. In other words, the branches aren't all the same. They differ, and the spaces between them differ. There's all kinds of things going on with the tree that are different than doing this. The other thing that can happen is what creeps into our drawings is a consistency that we may not want. In other words, if I draw one branch, what happens is after I draw about the second or third, I build in this muscle memory. So pretty soon I'm getting this perfect Christmas tree that weaves back and forth. They make the same shape too many times. So you need to keep yourself cognizant of that, so that as you put this tree in, you're studying it and you see that the branches take on different shapes, different lengths. They cut in. Nature is aberrant. It gives us all these kinds of mysteries, things that are not often predictable. So the more I can sort of pay attention to that, the more interesting my paintings will be, because I'm getting interesting shapes with a lot of variety. You might even have a place where the tree breaks and you get some more branches down here. So a lot of times when you study these things, you start to really see them, and it just, you wake up, you start seeing things as they really are, and that's really a lovely place to be. Okay, we'll bring this down, maybe bring a branch out here, connect it up here. We might have a part where the trunk comes down and connects into a snow field down here, sort of like that. Okay, so we have a tree, and now it's going to have some bits of snow in it. So since watercolor is a transparent medium, our brightest white is always going to be the white of the paper. They do make a white paint, which you could use, I suppose, in this context, but it's never as bright as the white of your paper. So what I'm going to do is just draft in places, and I don't have to do too much of this, but I'm just drafting in shapes that resemble the snow collecting on the boughs of some of these branches. You're going to collect, on the left side of the tree, on the right side of the tree, on the opposite side of the tree, and on the front of the tree as we look at it. So wherever a branch happens to stick out that caught some snow, you're going to get, in this newly fallen snow in this picture, you're going to get snow that is collected like that. So I'm trying to get the feeling of how the snow would rest on the boughs of this tree.